गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय स्तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। बद्धे वितनुते भक्तिं मूर्खमावर्तय श्रुतिं यत्कृपात्वमहं वन्दे श्रीमदनगोपालकं प्रभुं। जय निताई। हरि बोल। How are you all? So today we'll continue that very special conversation, Raya Ramananda Samvad, because it's most important conversation for all Kali Jivas, mainly for the sadhakas who are following the path of dharma. If there is no realization or any desire to follow the path of dharma, we are not talking about them, because they are not even the human beings. Dharmena hina pasubhi samana. Maybe the animals also, they will reject them to accept all those persons in their family. So who are following the path of religion, who want to surrender to the lotus feet of Krishna, Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Raya is talking about them, for them. And at the same time, he wants to taste prema, to exchange his love with jivas. And internal cause, to meet again with Radha Prema, to know, because from previous life, that means from previous Leela, Dwapara Leela, Mahaprabhu, he kept that three most important desire, and it was not fulfilled in Dwapara Yuga. It was not fulfilled in Vrindavan and Braj. What is that? To realize Srimati Radharani, कोई क्षण त्वा प्रेमा, कोई क्षण मधुरिमा, कोई क्षण भावे तुहु भोर, ए तीनो वांछित धनो ब्रजे नाहि कपुरनो, की कहब ना पाई और. What is the sweetness of your love? What is the stage, high stage of your love? And what is the depth of your very special ecstatic mode? Because for Krishna it was very surprising to see the reaction of Srimati Radharani by his love. because of Krishna, Srimati Radharani, what she did, it was completely, completely unbelievable for Krishna. Sometimes she was searching Krishna stand on the Surya Kantamani. And what is Surya Kantamani? When the sunlight will fall down on that jewel, Surya Kantamani, it will temper. It becomes hot 100 times more than sun. And Radharani, she is searching Krishna to stand on that stone, Surya Kantamani. But she is not suffering about this heat or temper. Unbelievable for Krishna, surprising for Krishna. It is very special, very high, that mood. So Krishna wanted to know the depth of that very special mood. Internal cause for his appearance. Always, whenever Bhagavan will appear in this earth, the main cause will be to exchange love, to accept that pure love from the devotees. And external cause to establish dharma, protect his devotees, killing demons, killing demonious attitude or behavior, nature. But all those causes are external. And in Kali Yuga, it's more special. Now he's going to do something which he never done, never did in previous any millions of avatars. And that is to share this love with everyone. And Vishakha Sakhi is the most perfect person, medium, to open that secret to everyone. So now they start conversation. And Vishakha Sakhi said, one by one, she was describing the milestones, and Prabhu, he was saying, oh, it's external. And now Vishakha Sakhi said that Jnana Shunya Bhakti. And he quoted that sloka from Srimad Bhagavat. Any sloka, any word from Srimad Bhagavata is ultimate. That is why it is said that Amala Pramanam, Srimad Bhagavatam, Amala Pramanam. Amalam Pramanam. Amalam means very pure. Only we have to accept that all words, there is no even extra word. There is nothing which is by some emotion, something extra. No. All the words are very important and perfect there. So that's why. And Mahaprabhu also said, Madhyastha Sri Bhagavat Puran. If you are talking about the conclusion, Siddhanta, so Madhyastha, the medium, the judge, must be there, Srimad Bhagavat. If it is supported by Srimad Bhagavat or not, if it is supported by Srimad Bhagavat, then no confusion, no doubts are there. Ramananda Roy, for Jnana Shunya Bhakti, he quotes sloka from Srimad Bhagavata. And it was really very near to very pure bhakti and very pure prema. Not exactly, but very near. Very near. Because in this bhakti, it's supporting the very beautiful and sweet relation between Bhakta and Bhagavan. Jnana Shunya Bhakti is supporting this. Only here we can find very beautiful relation, very sweet. Shabya Shevakatya. Shabya Shevak. Prabhu and Pritya. This relation, it's very clear in this prema, Jnana Shunya Bhakti. So that's why Mahaprabhu was happy with this. And here, Ramananda Roy, he started to glorify his devotees. He already started glorifying his devotees, but not in that way. Very pure devotees who are controlling the heart of Bhagavan. Bhagavan loved to hear something about them who are very pure devotee. Bhagavan loved to see their activity. Premanubritti. Bhagavan said, I love to watch their premanubritti. That means the reaction of Krishna's love to them. How they are crying. How they are inviting Krishna. How they are offering naivedyas to Krishna. How they are sharing all their heart to Krishna. Krishna loved to watch, hear, realize this all. That is why all the corner, everywhere in this planetary system, he is there with his eyes, with his ears. Sharvata panipadam tat Sharvatokshi Shiromukham. Bhagavan is everywhere. Bhagavan is everywhere. All the corner. Every place. There is no place in the planetary system where is no existence of Bhagavan. Bhagavan is everywhere. Why? Only to protect his devotees. Only to protect Satjana, Sadhus, Vaishnavas. No, not only that. This is also external. Internal cause, he loved to feel this all reaction of love, Krishna's love. He loved to watch their reaction. He loved to hear their sweet words for Krishna. So that's why he is everywhere. And for whom Bhagavan, he manifests such kinds of opulence, Aishwarya. When Brahma start to glorifying them, Bhagavan also, he accepts this. So here, because same person also here, there was direct Krishna uncovered, but here is covered, hidden. Krishna hide himself here in this Kali Yuga. But as a person, same. So when Ramananda Roy, he just remind that topic, what Brahma said to him, suddenly he remembered this all. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, he also loved to hear about his devotees. Bhagavan always loved to listen anything about his devotees. Bhagavan loved to hear the glorification of his devotees. So when Ramananda Roy, he said that only his devotee can give that knowledge, realization, even Krishna to sadhaka. So Mahaprabhu, he was very happy from inside. But it was also not ultimate. So that's why Mahaprabhu, he accept, but not completely. Prabhu kahe, eho hoy. Prabhu kahe, eho hoy. Age kaho ar. The first borderline between Vaidhi Bhakti and Raganuga Bhakti. There is two borderline. First, to remind, and second, the ultimate border. First, the reminder that now you are on the border. And second, now you are going to enter. So there is two borderline. Mahaprabhu drawn, and Jnana Shunna Bhakti is the first borderline between Vaidhi Bhakti and Raganuga Bhakti. We can see later. Until that time, this topic of Jnana Shunna Bhakti, Mahaprabhu said, Prabhu kahe ho bajya. That means external. All those were external. Sadharmacharan, Krishna Karmarpan, offering everything to Krishna. Sadharma Tyag, Jnana Misra Bhakti. All those points were external, because all those are part of Vaidhi Bhakti. This Jnana Shunna Bhakti also, the part of Vaidhi Bhakti, but this is borderline. That means it's very near for entrance. If we visit any big temple, then you'll find that first you have to enter from one door, one gate is there. Then again you have to enter, you have to cross another door. Then you can go in front of the deity. So here also, first door Jnana Shunya Bhakti, first borderline. Second borderline, Ramananda, she will say the next. Prabhu kahe ho hoy, yes Roy, it is also. It is not completely external. It is also what you said just now. It is also. But then also it is not ultimate, the highest. Because this Jnana Shunya Bhakti will develop that relation. This Jnana Shunya Bhakti is supporting to that relation between Bhakta and Bhagavan. Maybe it is completely Jnana Shunya, free from all knowledge. But then also there is little bit jnana is there. With the practice, with the searching for realizing. So, but it is supporting the bhakti to serve Krishna. In this bhakti, in Jnana Shunya Bhakti, the relation between Jiva and Ishwar, it will develop inside the heart of sadhaka. But I want to know more here. How intimate will be the relation between Bhakta and Bhagavan? I want to know more here thing. If you know, right, please explain me. Prabhu kahe, eho hoy, age kaho ar. Raya kahe, prema bhakti sarva sadhya sar. Raya kahe, prema bhakti sarva sadhya sar. Prabhu jumped. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu just jumped. Romancha appeared on his body. She was in a very ecstatic mood. What you said, Roy? Again? Tell me again. Raya kahe prem bhakti sarva sadhya sar. Next borderline. Just on the door. Just on the door. But Prabhu was very happy because now Roy on the door of Prema Kingdom, Prema Rajya. After some time, Roy will take me inside that kingdom. A very beautiful Prema. But there is also some duty for jivas. So again Prabhu asked, Roy, is there any example from scriptures? Yes, Prabhu. Nanopachara krita pujanam artabandho premnaiva bhakta hridayam sukha vidrutam syat yavat khudosti jathare jaratha pipasa tavat sukhaya bhavatu nanubhakshate. Prabhu, Bhagavan, he appeared in this world to exchange his love with jivas, with his very pure devotees. But there is also some limitation. Javat khudasti jathare jaratha pipasa. Like, Prabhu, how long time you are hungry or you are thirsty, you can take food or drink, is not? When your thirst will go, when your stomach is full, then you'll not ask more for that. Until that time you have hunger or thirsty, you will ask for more food or drink. So same thing here. Bhagavan is searching only for love from his devotees. Until that time you will get that very pure love from his devotees. You will look at them. You will ask. He wants more and more and more. But when they'll offer that prema, then nothing is important. Nanupachara krita pujanam artabandho. The two way. In the commentary, our acharyas, Chakravarti Pad, Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad, and Jiva Goswami Pad, when they give commentary of these slokas, in two ways they describe. Nanopachara, various upacharas. Nana upachara. When one devotee will worship Krishna with various upachara, with love, Krishna is satisfied. And in another way, it is said, upachara is not so important. No upachara. If you have money, you can give so many things. You can offer so many things. Jewelry, very valuable dresses, Raja Bhoga, Naivedyas. So if you have money, you can offer it. Who has money, they can worship Krishna in that way. And who has nothing, is Krishna not satisfied by their seva? If upachara is important? No, not that. Premna eva bhakta hridayam sukha vidrutam syat. Bhakta can melt the heart of Krishna only by love, only by pure prema. It is not so important how much upacharas is offering to Krishna. It is not so important how big naivedyas he is offering to Krishna, how big temple he built for Krishna. It's nothing for Krishna. He's not searching for that. He's not looking for that. Krishna is searching only for love, very pure prema. unconditional love. Conditional, unconditional. My worshipping to Krishna, it's conditional. Because I am asking to remove all my problems, all my difficulties. But who is very pure devotees, all of them, they'll never ask this. The difference, conditional, unconditional, the difference is very little. Like hair crack, only the mood is different. Worshipping is the same. Love also same. But the mood, conditional, unconditional. One, they are worshipping Krishna with little bit condition. Remove my obstacles, remove my difficulties, solve my problems. And other one, who are very pure, who are worshipping unconditional, they'll never think about this. How many we are, after visiting temple, after we'll go in front of the deity, how many person they are asking to Krishna, "Oh Prabhu, how are you?" Whenever we'll in front of the deities, from the beginning we'll start to say our problems, our difficulties, and then at the end give all the responsibilities to him, that please, I just explain all my problems and difficulties, please solve this all, remove this all obstacle from my life. Never said, never asked, "Prabhu, how are you? Is everything okay?" Never. Because we are all self-centered. Also, we want to know only to accept, not give. Most important part is this. We are saying to Bhagavan, "Oh Prabhu, you have no love for me." We are blaming him. "You have no love for me, for us." Is we have love for him? Is there any love inside of us for Krishna, for Nitai, for Gaura? If we ask them that question, "How are you? Is everything okay?" How we are asking our loving person is not. Whenever we'll call someone, maybe we got a phone call, and after a long time, some person who I love, he called me or she called me, first question I'll ask to him or her, that "How are you? After a long time you called me." And same time you will ask me, "How are you?" "I'm fine. What's about you?" "I'm also fine." But if we did this with our deities, our Prabhu, no. Because we are very selfish. Only we want to get something from him. We have not this desire to offer. Self-centered. First, we have to be very pure. First, we have to develop that mood. I said the difference between conditional and unconditional. It's like hair crack. Only the mood is there. Maybe love is equal. The process of worshipping Krishna is same, but when Krishna is stand between them, Krishna will run towards them who are unconditional because they are asking that question. Their mood is like this. Oh Prabhu, how are you? If you are okay, then everything is okay for us. If you are well, then all the planetary systems also well. I'm also well. If you are happy, then I'm also happy. Difference. Conditional and unconditional. So, here in Prema Bhakti, it is said, that's why this two way of explanation of same sloka. Nanopachara krita pujanam artabandho premnaiva bhakta hridayam sukha vidrutam syat. The devotees can melt the heart of Bhagavan, Krishna, only by their pure love. The upacharas, it's nothing for Krishna. And another way, it is said, when one will with so many upacharas, different upacharas, when one devotee is worshipping Krishna with love, when he is offering everything with love, so Krishna, everything Krishna will accept directly from them. What's happened with Srutadeva and Bahulashya? Same way, the love was same, equal for Krishna. Whenever they will offer anything to Krishna, Krishna will accept directly. She will spread his arms when they will offer naivedyas. Oh, Srutadev, really I am very hungry. On the perfect time you offer my naivedya. When Vahulasya will offer the naivedya, Krishna will spread his hand, his arms. Oh, Vahulasya, I am very happy. I am very happy to look. This all naivedyas, all the items is very, very favorite for me. In that way, directly, Krishna always accept. But look at the difference. One is king, Vahulasya is king. One is very, very poor Brahman. Vahulasya, he has moved very different because he is worshipping Krishna in a royal way, like a king. And he says, oh Prabhu, you gave me so many things, so much wealth I have. But then also, for me, it's very little. If you give me wealth, you're supposed to give me more and more. Then if I have this, if you send me like an emperor, if you send me that Aishwarya, then I'll show to this planet how to worship Krishna, who is the emperor of emperors. Same time, Srutadev, he never asked anything to Krishna. Oh Krishna, don't send me anything luxurious. With my poverty, with my sufferings, I'm very happy, With this all, always I can engage myself with you. But if I have so many things, material pleasure, maybe I'll forget you. So please don't send me this all. If you want to give me some things or send me some things, then send me more sufferings, more poverty, more problems. Then with this all, always I can remember you. Two mood, very different two mood, but the love on the same platform. And Krishna's love for them also same. When he was there in Mithila, because of their equal love, he had to go together. At the same time, he had to go to Bahulasya and Srutadev. Not first to Bahulasya or not first to Srutadev and after Bahulasya or after Srutadev. No, same time. It's the difference. Here, crack difference. Even Bhagavan sometimes will be in the problem. What's happened here in Srutadev and Bahulasya. That's why he had to go, he has to manifest two forms. Not only Krishna too, everyone was two there. And Krishna went to Bahulasya with one group and went to Srutadev with one group. When you will get that pure love, Bhagavan will run to them. Premna eva bhakta hridayam sukha vidrutam shat. It is enough. Don't need to offer any upacharas, big upacharas. If you have love, very pure love for Krishna inside of your heart. But we are like this. I said before, self-centered. Our trying to please us, not to Krishna. That is why we are wasting our time. Actually, we are not trying to please Krishna. Our practice, our everything, we are trying to please own self, not to Krishna. If it is only for Krishna, then we will not waste any time. Always will be engaged only to serve to Krishna. But still, we need to develop that mood inside of us. So when Ramananda Roy, he said, Prabhu, there is two ways. You can worship, one can worship Krishna with upacharas, and one can worship Krishna without any upacharas. But love, prema is common there. Maybe one is offering so many things but no love is there, Krishna will not look at this all. She will not even look at this all. Maybe it's very royal, kingly worshipping, but it will not satisfy the heart of Krishna. And it's happened. Duryodhana, he wanted to catch Krishna, grab Krishna in their group. By the advice of his uncle Shakuni. But they misjudged Krishna. Some misunderstandings was there in the mind of Shakuni, that he said Krishna loved to eat food. That is why he used to steal yogurt, butter, laddus from his neighbor's house. So he loved to eat more and more. And they also decided this. That is why, Shakuni said, that is why Krishna is always with Pandava. Because Kunti Devi, the mothers of that 5 boys, and wife of that 5 boys, both of them, Draupadi and Kunti Devi, both are very, very good cook. And always they are offering so many very beautiful food. They're preparing very nice food and they'll offer to Krishna. And that's why Krishna is always with them. So if you invite and if you can feed Krishna very good items, very good food, the royal naivedyas, then maybe you can catch or you can grab Krishna in your group. Try it. And the arrangement was really very big by Duryodhana. But when Krishna came, Krishna felt it was not by love, only just show off his pride. He just left that place. He just left that place. Okay, Duryodhana, I'm satisfied. Only he took 3 times, he touched the rice 3 times and he said, I'm satisfied. Oh Krishna, I arranged so many things for you. Yes, Duryodhana, you are right. And I was also hungry, but now I'm not really feeling well. I'm feeling uneasy. So I have to go back. He left that place. It was very big arrangement. He ignored this all. But same time, just after come out from that palace, on the way of his palace, he found the small kutir of Vidura. And there he ate only the skins of bananas, peel of bananas. Not even banana, the peel of banana. Because there she was eaten by the wife of Vidura with great love. How mother is feeding her child, same way she was feeding Krishna, but it was not banana. It was not banana. He was throwing out the banana and he was giving the peel of bananas to the mouth of Krishna, and Krishna was eating with great pleasure. So in front of Krishna, Naivedya, Upachara, it's nothing. It's nothing. Whatever you will give to Krishna, if there is no love, if there is no attachment from your heart, so Krishna will not look. She will not accept this all. She will just ignore, because he is searching very, very pure love. Ramananda Raya said, Prabhu, is not, it is true. When Ramananda Roy, he was describing that prema bhakti, in this bhakti there is no jnana, only the love is most important. So, Prabhu, he was in the mood of Vrindavan mood. Now he entered there. When Ramananda Roy was describing this very pure love, about very pure love, so he entered in Vrindavan mood. Is not it is right, Prabhu? Yes. Yes, Roy. There is some others also. What is that, Roy? Prabhu. Such kinds of love is very, very rare. And to find such kinds of love, it's also, you have to exchange very big things for that. In one hand, it is easy, and in one hand, it's very difficult to exchange. What is that, Roy? Hey Ramananda, how one can get such kinds of mood? Who has only love in their heart? It's very rare. And the devotees, they must go to them. But the question, right? The question is how they can catch their heart. Yes, there is a way. What is that way? What is that way, and what is that Ramananda wanted to explain? For this point, Prema Bhakti Sarvasadhya Sar, Ramananda Roy quotes 2 slokas, and we just listen the first one. What is the second? Tomorrow we'll listen that sloka, and Prabhu also will say some things. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, he will say something about this. So what is that? Tomorrow we'll listen, we'll continue this conversation again. Now the time for question. There's many questions. Some question very beautiful from Russia, Yalta, Biryavan. He asked, how should develop relationships between guru and disciples? Since These days we are talking about this. Bruyus snigdhasya shishasya gurava gujjamaputa. To whom Gurudev will be very pleased, who is very humble, who is very good follower, who is following all the instruction with great attachment, with great dedication, whose mind is very attached with his bhajan, with this disciple, Guru will be very free and he will feel easy to them. He will open his heart. So that is the process, way to develop the relation. What is that? Develop humble mood, very polite mood, soft heart. Follow the instruction of Sri Gurudev. Focus your mind for your bhajan, for your practice. It's enough to develop the relation between Guru and disciple. Because the relation between Guru and disciple not from this world. Everything is connected with spiritual life. So everything which is connected, all our activities in favor of Krishna, all those activities will help to develop the relation between Guru and disciple. Vaijayanti, since long time, she asked a question about Dhameshwar Mahaprabhu. It's a big story because then we have to describe the stories of Ma Vishnupriya. Ma Vishnupriya, the deities, it was made by Banshivadan, and the artist who made this deity from the neem cart, from the neem wood, neem tree. His name is Banshivadan, and his signature is there under the deity. I have seen. Just under the deity, it's there, the sign. And Ma Vishnupriya, she used to worship that deity with great bhajan. When Mahaprabhu accepted sannyasa, she also started to follow the same rules like sannyasini. Very tough. We know the spiritual practice of Raghunath Das Goswami, how hard it was. But most of us, we didn't know about the worshipping bhajan of Ma Vishnupriya. Once a day, she used to take prasad. From Arunodaya, that means from Brahma Muhurta, she will start to chant Mahamantra. And with every Mahamantra, when one full Mahamantra is there, then she will keep one rice, only one single rice. And she will chant until sunset. Only how many rice will be there by Mahamantra chanting. She'll cook that rice, she'll offer it to Sriman Mahaprabhu, then she'll take this prasad. So in this way, she continued her bhajan, very dedicated with great love to the deities and Charana Paduka, the wooden shoes of Sriman Mahaprabhu. She worshipped. But when she was very old, she accepted the son of her brother. She adopted the son of her brother to continue the worshipping of Dhameshwar Vigraha and Charan Paduka. And that temple, it was built by Raja Bir Hambir. He was also very good devotee of Srinivas Acharya Prabhu. He was the disciple of Srinivas Acharya Prabhu and he built that temple. But where the deities, the Dhameshwar deity is now, that is not the old temple, just right side. Right side temple is the old and it was built by Raja Bir Hamid. And when at the last moment Vishnu Priya Devi, she merged in that deity of Dhameshwar Mahaprabhu. That is why there is no different deity of Ma Vishnu Priya, but they are worshipping, they are doing archan of Mahaprabhu and Ma Vishnu Priya on the same deity of Dhameshwar Mahaprabhu. That is why sometimes we can get darshan of Mahaprabhu dressing as Ma Vishnu Priya. So many times you can see that Mahaprabhu, the deities wearing sari, putting shindur, bangles. It is not Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Gaura Shandar. When the Vigraha, the deity wearing sari, that means Vishnu Priya is there. Because on the same deity, Sri Gaura Sundar and Vishnu Priya both are there. Vishnu Priya also merged in that deity. So it is the history, and now the deities are worshipping by the descendants of that adopted son of Vishnu Priya. The name of Jadavacharya or Madhavacharya, maybe it's different, not different. Maybe the brother's name is Jadavacharya and his son is Madhavacharya, or just switch it. Just switch it. Name is these two, Jadavacharya and Madhavacharya. But I'm not really clear about this. I forgot this. The name of her brother is Jadavacharya or Madhavacharya. But name is two. One is father and one is son. And their descendants, his descendants, now they are worshipping the deities of Mahaprabhu, and they are really worshipping Mahaprabhu as their family member, not like Ishvara as their family member, like son-in-law, Jamai. So it is the very sweet and short history of Dhameshwar Mahaprabhu. Ananda Gauranga Das, can women preach as giving katha? I like to ask, who can giving katha in our line after Guru, as I find it best way arrange everything only for Guru Katha or Sadhu from our line. In other way, anyone can speculate using Guru words with his minds. You are right. Yes, women also can preach and women also can give katha, but it was not before. It was not before because here from where the acharya they are giving katha, it's known as vyasasana. If it is Bhagavat katha, that means that asana is for brahmachari. Before, women were not allowed to sit on that place. But then also they can give lecture or they can preach. Our sampradaya, is rebuilt, you can say rebuilt by one woman, one female, Janavama. She started this, that Renaissance, because after three Prabhu, everyone was stopped. No preaching was there. Who started? Janavama started. And nowadays in India also you can see so many female kathakar. They are giving Bhagavat Katha, Bhagavat Saptaha Katha, other Katha. Yes, women also can preach, but for that they must be very scholar about the scriptures. They must read all the scriptures very well because that place is not for speculation what you said. Anyone can use the words of Guru in their name. In the name of Guru, they can speculate some things and they will say their words by the name of Guru. Yes, it is happening also. It is happening also when is saying some things and they are using the name of Guru. My Gurudev said this. So the devotees, they don't know that is it true or false, that is his Guru said the same things or not. So when he's using the word that my Gurudev said, they will accept. So in that way, they will divert in different way. That is good. Before one will start, any, not only female, the male also, before they will give lecture, they must read many scriptures that they can answer. They can answer the question. If anybody, they will get any doubts or confusion, they will ask. They must be prepared for that answer. They must know the scriptures, the conclusions mainly from our sampradaya. Siddhanta is most important. If the Siddhanta is different, then general people, they'll go different direction. But yes, it is true that women also can preach. It was before, they are not allowed, but nowadays, everything is free. Now, everyone open their heart. They accepted everything because we know in our parampara, in Gauriya parampara, women's, they are always very important. So many important person here, they are female. Like Chanamama, like the daughter of Srinivasacharya Thakur, like Malini Devi, the sister of Sikhimahiti. In this way, so many females are there. They are very important. So we should not ignore them. We should respect their words. But before one will desire for that, that is my request. Prepare yourself. After you'll know one thing 100%, then say this to others. Not with half knowledge, 50% knowledge. Don't say anything with 50% of your knowledge. No. If you know one topic 100%, then explain this to others. Then that means then you are prepared to give answer. But yes, it is. Now one question from Shruti Dhara. Ananga Manjari used to play with Krishna as Srimati Radharani. Only in Bhauma Vrindavan Leela. What are Seva in Goloka? Shruti, maybe I already answered in WhatsApp, because her eternal Seva, that her Seva is mainly very intimate Seva. All the intimate Seva of Sri Radha Govinda is her Seva. Dressing them, decorating them, feeding them. So most intimate Seva. Only these three are doing this: Ananga Manjari, Rupa Manjari and Tulasi Manjari. What is that? She played with Krishna. It was not by her desire. Which description we can see, we can read in Ananga Manjari Samputika. It was not by her desire. It was by the desire of Srimati Radharani. This everything, it is not behind Srimati Radharani. It is in front of Srimati Radharani by her desire. She sent. She arranged that meeting. She arranged that meeting because only after Srimati Radharani, only Ananga Manjari can satisfy Krishna like Srimati Radharani. Only Ananga Manjari can. Otherwise, it is not the seva of a Manjari. Because Manjaris, they are very different. They are very different than all other Sakhis. Manjari's love always connected with Srimati Radharani, not directly to Krishna. So wherever it is, because both are eternal, Srimati Radharani and Ananga Manjari. Bhauma Vrindavan also Ananga Manjari is here, in Goloka Vrindavan also. In both places. Seva of Ananga Manjari is intimate seva. Everything intimate, that is the seva of Ananga Manjari. But sometimes she will send by Srimati Radharani to Krishna. That is why we can see such very beautiful lilas like Ananga Manjari Samputika. So the time for today is finished. Charandas, since long time this question is waiting. You ask some question. You ask one question, that story of Ganga Mata Goswamini. In popular granthas, there is not so much stories. Not so much, that means no special stories of Ganga Mata Goswamini. Maybe uh, by the descendants, we can get some stories of Ganga Mata Goswami. Only they can say this. And they will get that all knowledge and stories by the family tradition, and that story is also very pure because it's coming through the family tradition. All the stories of Nityananda and all the stories are not really described in all scriptures. All the stories of Advaita Prabhu, it was not described in the scriptures. All the stories of Vishnu Priya, Ma Vishnu Priya, it is not described in any scriptures. But this all knowledge coming down through the family tradition. Which story about Ma Vishnu Priya I said, it was also by family tradition, that knowledge coming down by the family tradition. So maybe the descendants of Ganga Mata Goswamini, they can say some stories of Ganga Mata Goswamini. If they have some stories by family tradition in different granthas, there is no special stories about Ganga Mata. Only it is that Madhavananda was her husband, and Madhavananda or Madhvacharya was her husband. She was the daughter of Nityananda Prabhu. Like this. Not any very special stories. Nowhere. I didn't find it. If I'll get this, Charandas, I am promising, if I'll get any stories of Ganga Mata Goswamini, I'll tell here in live. So for today, the time is finished. Time is end. Now I am saying Jai Nitai. We'll meet again tomorrow 3 p.m. Don't forget the point where it is. Mahaprabhu entered in his previous mood, Vrindavan mood. Because Ramananda Roy now, he just on the door of Vrindavan. Prema Bhakti, what is that? Tomorrow, 3 p.m., we'll start again to listen this conversation between Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Krishna, and the Sakhis of Srimati Radharani, Sri Vishakha Devi. Jai Gaur, Jai Nitai.